Hello Pisces, welcome to your reading. Hope you're all well, thanks for tuning in. It's the 1st of February 2026. I'm going to do you guys a general tarot reading and see what you've got going on. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. So, messages for Pisces. Messages for Pisces. The Sun in the upright, the Lovers in the upright, the Six of Swords in the upright, and the Emperor in the upright. So, a question of partnership, relationships, choices, union, love, harmony, passion, desire, happiness, joy, success, structure, leadership, stability, authority, and transition, moving on, personal growth, choices to be made, decisions to be made, things to be put into order, into structure, making a choice, making a decision with regards to your happiness, what to move on from, what to stick with, and seeing something in all its light. The light being shone on something. So what could this all be about for Pisces? Let's see. Why is the Sun here for Pisces? Okay. Two just flew out. And that was the Nine of Cups and the Devil. So, something or someone that you are attached to, that you are tempted by, that you feel brings you emotional fulfillment, happiness, positivity. But it's a heavy attachment, a very heavy attachment, and it could be unhealthy. Perhaps you know that, an unhealthy thought, attachment, temptation, habit, lifestyle that you think or feel makes you happy and brings you some sort of emotional fulfillment, but there's some structure and order that needs to be created here, because this is taking control in some way to quite a heavy degree, and it's knocking you out of balance. It's otherwise you wouldn't be thinking of moving on or releasing yourself from it. Why is the Lovers here for Pisces? Page of Cups and the Sun in reverse. Possibly a more casual physical connection that is not quite committed, not quite stable, and it kind of gives you some sort of temporary fulfillment, but also gives you joy, but also takes that joy away. And someone perhaps who is not very sure of their feelings. They're very charming, very attractive, very charming, very tempting. Might be a very intense temptation here, but it's definitely not solid from what I can see at the moment. It's very unstable, unsure, heavy. Something that you, the Devil there, it's something that feels good, but you know you kind of shouldn't be doing it, or doing it so often, or yeah. Page of Cups, he's offering emotion, but he's offering you a fish in a cup. He's offering you emotions that and love that perhaps swim away when the desire and the passion has died down. Offers you feelings in a moment, but they soon disappear again. Six of Swords. Why is it here for Pisces? Yeah. Six of Swords, Five of Pentacles in the upright, Six of Swords in reverse. And yeah, it's good in the moment, and then it makes you feel rejected, lonely and isolated, and in a feeling of loss, coldness. But when it's good, it's good. When it's not so great, it makes you feel like rubbish, and you're holding on to the attachment, but you're resisting moving away. But you know you kind of need to move away from this, but you're not, because you're too tempted by those moments of satisfaction, of intensity, of temptation. The Emperor. Why is he here for Pisces? Seven of Pentacles in the reverse and the Five of Swords in reverse. You're waiting for stability. Someone's waiting for stability, and they've been waiting a moment. They've been putting their effort, or they're investing in this in some way, but they're not seeing much gain for what the time or investment they've put in. They're waiting, but nothing seems to be growing. Nothing seems to be stabilizing. And someone keeps, they're kind of walking away, but then they're coming back, and it's kind of like a losing battle, but they keep coming back. They keep because of this temptation here, because this unhealthy attachment. They keep coming back to see if there's any growth with these seeds that have been planted, that they're waiting to flower, but nothing seems to be growing. Why is the Devil here for Pisces? Let's clarify a bit differently here, because I got the feeling to pull two cards when I started clarifying. So let's clarify all of those cards. So the Devil. Why is the Devil here for Pisces? Ace of Wands in reverse. Again, one very desiring this, wanting this to progress or go further or come into manifestation, something that is acted upon, which grows into some sort of stability, but it's not. It's stuck. It's not growing. It's not progressing, or someone's not taking action on this. Someone's blocked on taking action, or it's just a very stunted, stalled, but very heavy attachment that's not kind of going any further. Nine of Cups. Why is it here for Pisces? Six of Pentacles. Fairness, balance, generosity, equal give and take. Is someone's wanting that, or someone's giving that? Someone's giving. Someone's being very fair. But are they getting the same generosity in return? Page of Cups. Why is he here for Pisces? The Devil in reverse. Yeah, it's a very heavy, unhealthy attachment, I'm going to say. Someone's trying to release themselves from this, but they keep going back and getting the same results in the same place, in the same time frame. It's not going forward, but they keep going back, and they come away, they walk away, then they're tempted again, and they go back towards it, and they're still left feeling in this confusing rejected, sort of restricted energy. The Sun in reverse energy. Why is it here for Pisces? Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Possibly someone at a distance, or you're in separation at the moment, or you're someone who is distant. They're not coming towards you. Or just something that is very this way, that way, but it's not going forwards. It's one step forward, two steps back kind of thing. This is something that's going round and round in a circle and still being stuck in the same old place. Five of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Six of Swords in reverse. Why is the Six of Swords here in reverse for Pisces? Ace of Swords in reverse. So this could be someone that you have a history with. Could be a person from the past, or that you have nostalgic memories about. Good times. Someone that you're close to. Someone that you feel a close bond to. Someone that you've known a long time. Someone that you have good memories with. Ace of Swords in reverse, and perhaps there is a history of confusion here. But you're looking back on better times, when times were good, memories that you have together. But there's a confusion here. Someone's looking for truth and clarity, and they're not getting it. They're not getting it, or they're seeing the truth and they're looking away from it. Not seeing it for what it is, but they're kind of holding on to these past memories of how it used to be and how it might be again, but it's not. Someone that's perhaps holding on to an ideal of how things were in the past, but they're not now in the present, but they're hoping that they might be in the future, and they're very confused and very stuck. Seven of Pentacles in reverse energy. Why is it here for Pisces? Ten of Wands, and it's heavy, it's burdensome, it's a heavy weight to carry on the shoulders. Someone's carrying a heavy weight that they kind of need to let go of, perhaps. Five of Swords in reverse energy. Why is it here for Pisces? Three of Swords. Pain, separation, heartbreak, loss, grief. Someone keeps coming back to break their heart all over again. Or someone is carrying a heavy weight that's paining them, that's causing them pain, hurt, loss. Someone's very heartbroken over this. Ace of Wands in reverse energy. Why is it here for Pisces? Death in the upright. So a change, an ending. A point of change, a point of end, a point of walking away from something, letting something die so something else can come into existence. You have to end something to begin something. All things must come to an end for other things to be birthed. Life and death, endings and beginnings. It's a natural cycle of life, and it's one reality in life that is for certain. So there is an ending here, and perhaps there is a separation here, an ending, a heartbreak. Something has broken up, ended. Six of Pentacles. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Nine of Wands. Standing your ground. Standing up for something, defending someone. Courage, perseverance. Going forth into battle and defending what you believe in, or what you stand up, standing up for what you believe in. Fighting a battle that you think is worth fighting. The Devil in reverse. Why is he here for Pisces? Page of Cups in reverse. But yeah. But someone, is it worth the battle? Because someone's just not too sure of anything here when it comes to their feelings. They're sure when it comes to desire and passion and, you know, all that kind of thing. But when it comes to actual being clear and progression and what action they want to take and what they actually feel, no. That fish swims away. That fish swims away because it would rather swim away than deal with its actual feelings, or it's not ready to deal with the heavy, deep stuff. I'm getting an emotionally avoidant person here. A very non-committal, emotionally avoidant, wishy-washy in their feelings sort of a person. Two of Wands in reverse. Why is it here for Pisces? The Tower. So, a moment of change. Death, the Tower, ending. The point of complete change, of transformation, of personal growth, letting something fall, letting it crumble, so that more positive, solid things can begin, so positive change can happen, because you can't stay stuck. You have to let the tower fall. You have to let an ending come in order to move forward, to transform, to make new again, to build new again, to begin new again. Things have to change. Things have to change in order to move. Honestly, if I had a pound for every time my cards drop. The Magician in reverse. The Magician in reverse. So some self-doubt. Some self-doubt and possibly some feelings of, has someone got their best intentions at heart? Are they coming towards me with their best intentions? Are they thinking of me in positive ways? Do they have my best, you know, are they manipulating me? Can I trust what this person is saying or feeling, or am I being manipulated? Someone who is a magician in reverse is very good with their powers and their words in order to get what they want. And if they can't do it in an honest way, they will do it in whatever way they need to get the outcome and to make whatever it is they want to make, whatever it is they want to create, manifest. They will make it happen, even if they have to do it by manipulative means. Six of Cups. Why is it here for Pisces? Ten of Wands in reverse. Needing to let go, or letting go of some of that weight, some of that responsibility. Just letting those wands fall and feeling the relief of the release of the burden. Yeah, Judgment in reverse. Or someone needs to let go of this heavy weight and they're failing to come to some sort of spiritual awakening, or not coming to some sort of decision, some sort of aha moment, some sort of moment of change. Ace of Swords in reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse, holding on too tightly. Holding on. Holding on to things that need to be let go of. Holding on to what little stability remains in this situation. Holding on to something that you think is stable, but it's only Four Pentacles. It's not Ten of Pentacles. It's holding on to what little stability you have in this, and holding on very tightly. Ten of Wands. Ace of Wands. And there's that spark of possibility, that spark of progression and igniting of action and flames and desire and passion and adventure, and getting really fired up for the possibility. But that Ace of Wands is also in reverse. So something that begins and then it stops. It goes and then it stops. It's, you know, round and round in circles we go. Three of Swords. Why is it here for Pisces? Two of Wands in reverse. Keeps going round and round, back and forth, forwards then backwards, and it's just, yeah, Oh, I'm feeling frustrated for this, whatever this situation is. Right, let's keep going, but I've got a feeling that I'm going to start getting a lot of repeats here. Because this is a very heavy energy and it's going round in a loop and it just, yeah. Why is death here for Pisces? Temperance, balance, harmony, bringing peace, bringing balance in a very unbalanced, excessive, extreme and unhealthy situation or connection. 9 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles again in reverse. Getting your priorities straight. What are you holding on to so tightly, but it's not really giving you any stability? It's a shallow sense of stability. What do you need to get rid of? What do you need to let go of? Holding on to material things, money and things that you think are giving you stability, but they're not really giving you stability at all. Page of Cups in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse. Needing to come to truth, clarity on a matter. Not being given the right information or being given some sort of communication that's not really true, not really, you know, or manipulative, not, you know, it's, you can't really trust what you're being told here. The Tower. The Fool in reverse. Reckless, foolish, impulsive decisions, or holding back, or you're being held back because of this. You're not going forwards, you're just holding back. The Magician in reverse. Why is he here for Pisces? 8 of Cups. Walking away. Release what doesn't serve you. Release what doesn't align with you. Let it go. Let it go. Whatever feelings you have, or I mean, I'm not getting a lot of feelings here, to be honest. I'm just getting, this is a heavy, unhealthy, karmic energy. There's a lesson here to be learned and someone's not learning it. 10 of Wands in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. He doesn't he's got his views, and his views are his, and this is how it's done, and this is what he thinks, and he won't think from another perspective. He won't even take your perspectives into consideration. He's quite controlling and mentally manipulative. He doesn't use his power in the best of ways, just like the Magician. There's another card gone. So, Judgment in reverse. Why is Judgment here in reverse for Pisces? 9 of Swords in reverse. Unresolved issues, intense feelings, some sort of trauma to heal, past baggage. Why this unhealthy attachment is consuming you. Perhaps there's things from the past that you need to heal, past trauma to heal. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. One-sided, yeah. Someone's 6 of Pentacles and now it's in reverse. Someone's being fair and giving everything, and someone's taking it but they're not giving anything in return. There's strings attached, there's dependence, there's unhealthy attachment, it's one-sided. Someone gets what they want and then they don't give anymore. They give to get. They give what you need to get in order to get what they want. They get what they want and then they're gone again. Someone's putting in all the effort and someone's making all the effort, and someone's only making effort when it suits them. Ace of Wands in the upright. 7 of Wands. Making a stand. Feeling like something's worth fighting for. Is it? 2 of Wands in reverse. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. You're fighting for something, but you're not winning the battle. Alright, I've got a feeling I'm just going to get repeats here now, because this is heavy, it's unhealthy, and it's stuck. And I don't know how long it's been stuck for, but a tarot reading isn't going to resolve it for you. This is what it is. You probably know what it is. You know what needs to be done, and it's only you that can do it. Temperance. Four of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. The Moon. The Hanged Man in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. There's the Devil again. The Magician in reverse again. King of Pentacles in reverse. The Hierophant. Could be to do with a marriage here, or something about tradition, or just differences. But yeah, it could be a... I'm not going to go too far into what it might or might not be, or who's doing what with who, but there is a marriage here that could be involved in all this. And some secrecy here. Some unhealthy, shady things done in secret where others are already connected. And that's all I will say. Ten of Wands. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Chariot in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in the upright, Nine of Pentacles in the upright, Ten of Cups in the upright, Four of Swords in the upright, Nine of Cups in the upright, Seven of Cups in the reverse, Eight of Wands in the upright, Five of Wands in the upright, one from the top of each deck, Two of Pentacles, yeah, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Wands, there he is. The World in reverse, Page of Cups, there he is again, Page of Pentacles, Two of Cups in reverse. What an absolute mess. Do you know how many readings I've had like this week? So many. Do I need to put these into their suits, Pisces? Or I think Spirit has... given the message, and it's a heavy one. I'll put them into their suits. One moment. All right, Pisces. Well, yeah, pretty much the same. Someone's looking for closure. Someone's not getting it. Someone's waiting to see if this is a Ten of Cups. Could be marriage involved here and a decision that needs to be made. There is an ending to bring balance, but someone keeps birthing something that needs... Someone keeps going back to something that needs to come to an end. There's a heavy toxic attachment here. And there has been a Tower moment, but it's still unknown. Someone's going through the Tower moment, and then they're going back to the same rubble of the Tower, and they're trying to rebuild on what's already fallen. There's something that's hidden here, something that's very secretive. Someone's not coming to the spiritual awakening because they're waiting on closure. Very one-sided, very unfair, very unbalanced, very breadcrumbed, very non-committal, very unstable, very just, yeah, but very much up for the passion aspect of it. And there is a sense of illusion here. Someone's somewhat manipulative and pulling someone along by a string. I can't really say it any fairer than that. So this is what it is for you, Pisces, unfortunately. This is what the energy is, and only you can change it or progress it or stay it the same, or however you're going to deal with it. But this is a heavy one. This is your reading. Good luck with it. Best wishes, lots of love. See you next time. Bye-bye.